Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and the subject of this replay is MaDaK, and he's in the GW, the Geschützwagen Panther. The Geschützwagen Panther is the Tier 7 German SPG, and we're on Karelia, and this is the south spawn, or should I say the west spawn. And the battle is underway. Now the GW Panther, as many of you know, is known as Dracula for this cape-like structure at the rear of the vehicle. It looks like the cape of the vampire. And he's loaded and ready to shoot. And just climbing up to his Arty nest at the back of the cap. The GW Panther, GW stands for Geschützwagen, that's a gun carrier. Okay, set up. And the Panther hull, which of course came into being towards the middle half of the war, around about 1943. The GW Panther was designed in 1943, but it wasn't built. Okay, he's aimed at this M41 Black Dog, otherwise known as the Girlfriend, and he's on the ramp. Just enlarge the minimap a little, but he's on that ramp right in the center. Up, he's poked up to the top, and MaDaK's aiming, rounds out, direct hit, 304 hit points, lovely hit there, a lot of stun. He's getting some stun assist as well, and the Girlfriend's been taken down. Okay, he can loop a shot over the horseshoe into these tanks that are approaching on the south route, or the east route I should say. And there's a Löwe, and it's in the dip. And he's trying to, he got a bit of reticule bloom there. The reason he got reticule bloom is he's at the far reaches of the vehicle's traverse, the turret's traverse. Rounds out, and he strikes the Löwe, I should say, for 263 hit points and a nice stun. Okay, it looks like he can get a shot into that OI as well, but he's electing to go back to the Löwe. It's almost loaded. He is. Rounds out. Direct hit. 200 hit points. 2 critical hits. And a nice stun. That Löwe's pulling back. He obviously doesn't like that. Right, he's aiming at the front of the queue there. There's a Jag Tiger and a Tiger P. Now he can get the shot in there. Rounds out. Direct hit. Direct. It was a splash into the hillside next to the Jag Tiger, but it did stun the Jag Tiger, and he's picked up some stun assist there. He's aiming at the Tiger P now, indicating his target. Whilst this is going on, the north route is now clear, so it looks like the rest of his team are going to carry on. He's aiming at the Löwe again. And the round goes in, but no explosion. It definitely hit the Löwe. Definitely hit him. So we don't know how much damage it's done, but it certainly must have hurt him. Now he's trying to get this AMX 1390, which is hiding on the rock. He's lost one of his team there. There's 2 tanks there together, a Black Prince and a Löwe. He damages both of them. Okay, that 1390 is getting hit again. And he's taken down, so he's out of the equation. The OI is coming. Is he going to make it around that corner? Because I think that MaDaK's got enough force in his gun to actually take that OI out. He aims a shot in the air, and he kills the OI. That looks like it was a direct hit as well, actually. Okay, he's now waiting for the reload to go in before selecting his target. That T-25 too is actually hiding behind the that rock. It might be too difficult for him to hit it. He's scrolling the mouse to extend his aim, and most of his forces have pulled back. So he hasn't got any forces in the valley to spot the enemy. So he's looking where he expects the enemy first to be seen, which is prudent. You have to work out where your forces are and where they're likely to see the enemy the first time they come into sight. He also knows that there are some forces on the enemy team trying to defend their cap from the north route. And he's aiming at this Yag Tiger. The reticle contracts. He shoots. It's very narrow. And a shot goes in. No explosion. Again, he's definitely hit that Yag Tiger. Yes, and we can see the stun on that Yag Tiger. And unfortunately, we lost the T-25 pilot on MaDaK's team. And the Yag Tiger's been taken down. So it's only this T-43 and an STRV-1030 holding up the north route. Now, can he get a shot into this T-43? He fires. Long shot. It splashed nearby. Did 48 damage, but it was just a little too far away. Ah, the STRV's been seen. He's almost reloaded. He's indicating his target with the T key. They're shooting at him. He shoots. Rounds out. And it hits the STRV-103. No explosion. Definitely hit him. We don't know how much damage it's done, but he's certainly hit him. It's a 15 centimeter gun. It will do a lot of damage. Yeah, the STRV's pulling back. He obviously didn't like that. Okay, he's almost ready to shoot. He's got to judge ahead of that STRV. He shoots. Oh, just such a long time between him shooting and the shell arriving that the enemy managed to turn out the way. Okay, can't see them now. They're in the dip. We know there's a T-43 at one end and the STRV at the other. VK and the other teammate need to move closer. Okay, the Black Prince has been seen on the. He's come down from the plateau at the top near the horse from the horseshoe, and he's now making his way along the gully at the front of the cliff. Now that might put him out of sight of the lurver on MaDaK's team. The ISU's come up the rock face onto the horseshoe behind the Black Prince. Now he might be able to spot the Black Prince. And it might be the lurver and the T-25 and the enemy team are headed back to their cap to try and defend it. Okay, he fires a shot speculatively. Ah, now the Black Prince has been seen. He's coming up from the gully. He can get a shot into it. It's a very difficult angle, but he can definitely do it. Yep, he's lined up. He's ready to shoot. It just needs to be loaded. Rounds out. Oh, it hit the wall behind the Black Prince, but it did some damage. It did do some damage. 78 damage. And somebody got some. He got some stun assist as well. Now it's backing away in that river. It doesn't want to come out. Obviously, I think he realises if he does come out, he's going to get an artillery shell. Okay, MaDaK fires. He gets splash of 86 this time. That Black Prince is almost dead. 5 hit points left. With a stun on him at the moment. I don't think that Black Prince is going to survive much longer. If he can get another round into the ground near the Black Prince, that he'll go on. Oh! He didn't need to. The lurver on MaDaK's team managed to kill him. So he shoots at the SU-152. Oh! And an almost instantaneous kill by the T-28. So he picks up the stun assist on that one as well. While 310 hit points from his hit and 246 stun assist. That leaves only 2 enemies left alive. The STRV and the T-25-2. And he shoots where he thinks the STRV is. Where it was last seen. He's got 13 rounds left in total. He needs his teammates to move forward. The T-28's moving up. The ISU-152's looking from the plateau. The VK's found up. The VK found, but the ISU-152 on top of the plateau took down the T-25. So it's only the STRV-103 left. And of course we know that tank destroyer had severe damage. He fires another shot speculatively. Doesn't appear to be there. I think they would have seen it if it was sitting up on that rise. Even with the great camo skills of that tank destroyer, I think he's probably hiding somewhere else. They're clicking the lurver to advance and come and help the other tanks. Doesn't look as if the lurver on MaDaK's team wants to move at all. I think he wants to sit the battle out. No, he's moving at last. There's nothing worse than somebody who just sits out the battle and lets everybody else do the work and then claims the credits afterwards. He gets carried. Now, of course, MaDaK is platooned with the T28 HTC, and they have 3 kills between them. Yes, the T28 has seen the STRV. He's sitting on the rise. MaDaK lets the reticule contract. He's almost ready to shoot. He fires. Rounds out. Oh! 256 damage and a stun. That almost got him. Almost. It was a splash hit. And he's taken out by the T28 HTC. And that's the end of the battle. Let's have a look at the results. Oh, and it's an Ace Tanker for MaDaK. He gets a Bruiser medal. He gets a Confederate because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else, and at least 6 tanks that were killed by other tankers. That's a very good score. He did 2,691 hit points of damage. He was second highest. The ISU 152 was top. He got 1 kill, puts him way down the table. But he scored the highest base XP of 1,278, and that's very, very high. He fired 19 shots in total, 8 direct hits, 8 penetrations, 8 splash, 2,691, all from more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy and killed 1, 1,329 stun assist, and 15 stuns. He has a premium account, so he earned 50,286 credits. After deductions for ammunition, takes away 29,006 credits. And he earned 1,917 XP. And after the addition of the 96 XP for playing in a platoon, he takes away 2,013 XP. So well done, MaDaK. Nice round there. Well earned Ace Tanker. If you like this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. We get excellent replays like this all the time. And hopefully I will see you in the next replay.